Hello, beautiful friends. Well, tomorrow is Valentine's, and obviously, anytime you watch this, we can all use some compassion, some unconditional love, some courage, clarity, curiosity, really what we call self qualities and internal family systems therapy. We can all use that, like inside, giving to each other. I think random act of kindness day is this later this week as well. So what a beautiful time to put in an exercise. So let's do a therapeutic exercise. We're going to use many modalities in this. So we're going to use some tapping, and we'll use the fingers and the hands. You can use both or you can use one. There's no wrong way to do this, right? You can just observe, simply observe. If something feels uncomfortable for you, see if you can just observe. If it feels really good, right? See if you can observe. So there is no right or wrong way to specifically do these things. And there's never any forcing with our clients, with ourselves and our own system, and with others, right? So it's an invitation to practice this and use it as a therapeutic exercise. So again, we're going to use some tapping. Tapping comes from many modalities, whether we're talking meridian, using the meridians in what you would say acupressure, acupuncture, right? So ancient in Chinese medicine and Eastern medicines, and from around the world. Tapping also comes from many indigenous societies in different use of what we call bilateral stimulation, tapping, different things. So really is not something new. What's new is many therapies like EMDR therapy, as well as EFT, emotion focus, tapping, and techniques, right? And other therapeutic modalities have brought it into what we call evidence-based now, right? Meaning that there is scientific evidence, research supporting this. We're also going to tap into these self qualities, these qualities that we all hold. Every single one of us, no matter where you're at, how you feel about yourself or others, actually does and can tap into what we would say self energy, or this wisdom, this wise mind from DBT skills or DBT therapy, and using that self from IFS or internal family systems therapy. So we're really using many different therapeutic models, ancient, modern, new, and this is all research based now, which is really cool, and a lot of science, and really we're working the nervous system. Okay, so this is polyvagal informed. For therapists, you can use this with yourself, your clients. You can use it in between clients to keep yourself in self energy and present with your client. And then anyone else, any individuals, you can use this, right? This is really safe, relatively safe to use. And again, you use your own discretion. You are empowered, whether you want to use this or adapt this or just observe this, but relatively gentle and easy to use if you want to use it with your kiddos, things like that. But again, just invite people. Don't ever force people to do anything that is really takes us away from the therapeutic and that nurturing and compassionate energy that we're tapping into today. So, okay. So I can put more in down below about that and how you might use this, but let's just play a little bit, okay? So I'm just going to use this hand and kind of show you, but you can use both hands. You can use whatever hand is more comfortable with you. One hand, you can switch. There's no right or wrong, but finding a comfortable seat. And again, that could be sitting in a chair, it could be lying down, it could be wherever, right? really try to be comfortable. And if you do have problems in the body or physical problems, things like that, you can always alter this and really get creative and really just be gentle with yourself. You can even imagine doing it and not actually physically do it and still get the same benefits. So pretty amazing, right? So, or you can just take it in, watch me do it, take the energy in. So what we're going to do is we're going to use some words and we're going to use that intention as well. So when we start, we're going to tap. So you're going to use your thumb on whichever hand or hands you're using, and you're just going to tap that pointer finger, then the middle finger, ring finger, pinky. Okay. And there's no right pace to this either. So you're going to kind of find your pace. You can kind of sync with me. If you go off pace, no worries. Just go at your pace, right? There isn't, again, a right or wrong. We all kind of work at different speeds, energetically, things like that as well. So really hone in and use your creativity and your intuition also anytime you're doing something therapeutic. So as we go together, we're going to say the words compassion, curiosity, confidence. I'm kind of just coming up with them in my head. In fact, I may even, like, if you want to write these down, write them down, but I might even switch them as we go. Courage, clarity, and I might add in different words, right? But you can see we're using some C words. So just follow me and we're going to say them out loud. And so this is, to start with, very somatic, right? We're using somatic therapies in here too. So this is somatic. We're working the energy body, the emotion body. We're working the physical body, and we're also working the mental body. So this is mind, body, spirit, heart. Really, it's including everything when we do this exercise. So there's a lot of thoughtfulness to put this together, right? And then we're also engaging the breath. So anytime you can just breathe in your heart, breathe in your belly. Okay, breathe in your heart, breathe in your belly. There's not an exact right or wrong way to do that, but just kind of as you're doing this, you can just notice your breath. You can let that go and just let it set an intent. So again, it's to make this of ease for you, but that we're also using our breath and our awareness through the exercise. So as we start, we're going to start saying it out loud. So it's even more physical and even more concrete, and it has a different energy to it, right? So as we tap, and we're just going to use the words compassion, tap, right? Confidence, tap. Curiosity, tap. And just say them along with me, or if you want to just listen to me, that's fine too. Courage, tap. Connected, tap. And you just keep going through your fingers. Clarity, tap. Compassion, tap. Calm, tap. Courage, tap. And now I'm just going to say some of these words, right? And of course, you can do this at home. You can write down whichever words really match to you. And it could be other words too, what really meaningful to you. But I'm just going to continue saying some of the C words and whatever kind of comes, and just let this kind of flow, right, as we say them out loud. So let's start again with that ring finger. Just find your pace and move through your fingers, okay? Courage, clarity, connection, compassion, calm, centered, confident, compassionate, courage, clarity, confidence, connectedness, curiosity, courage, connected, confident, compassionate, courageous, clear and focused, with clarity, curiosity, calm, centered, connected, compassionate, complete. I'm going to add some other words in: wholeness, love, unconditional love, clarity, focus, calm, centered, clear, confident, courageous in feeling, connected to myself and others, clear, compassion, 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 compassion. Take a couple breaths. Now we're going to do it. We're going to whisper. And again, if you want to use other words, feel free. Again, this is, for you, right? You can follow along with me. You can use other words. You can bring this in. And we're just going to do the same thing, but we're just softening the energy a little bit, right? So we're still tapping, saying the words, but we're going to whisper. Calm, connected, curious, compassionate, 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 calm, connected, curious, compassionate. And just take a couple breaths. Just be conscious of your breath. They don't have to be any way. I felt a lot of emotions, like, wow, a lot of emotions being there. So maybe even put your hand on your heart and just breathe. A lot of emotions that have been sitting there, just being with them. There's no right or wrong way that you feel with these, right? But we're bringing these energies in, and with practice, this can really take us into places. So I do invite you, if this feels good to you in some way, or invites that, evokes that. Remember, over time, sometimes it takes practice before it really does connect us and evoke that. And so I also encourage you to keep trying if that feels okay to you, or if this resonates with you. We're going to do one more set, and this time we're just going to say it internally. So if you want to pause it, pick your words, right? You can do 4 words and repeat them like we did in the second round, or you can just kind of let it come in whatever way, whatever words, and use different words, different ways, but make sure that they're positive and that they bring in that sense. These are kind of formulated to bring in that self energy, but you could certainly use other words that are affirming or feel positive or neutral to you, to bring you into these energies or states or intentions that you want to bring in. Okay. So you can certainly, like I said, use whatever words. So now we just internally, to yourself, if you want to place your hand on your heart or your belly or whatever is comfortable for you. If you want to receive, you can keep one of your hands open and work the other hand, vice versa. You can switch hands, you can work both hands. If you need to ground, you could put one hand like down, like say on your knee or your leg. So the intention is for that to more ground you while you're doing this. So you're anchoring your feet into the earth. So many, many ways to really work with ourselves. Okay. And let's do that practice. So you just tap, but you say your words internally to yourself. Mm. And then just coming back again, breathing. Yeah, I feel so many emotions. And when I say that too, just energies, I'm a very somatic. Everyone may feel different things. You might have a lot of thoughts go on, or you might notice sensations, or you just might notice your nervous system calming or shifting, or you might start yawning and you're tired, or you might notice like I'm cranky, or grief is there and I'm feeling really sad, or I just feel really connected, or I feel like my heart opened, or I mean, there is again no right or wrong way. Activation and somatic. I'm very somatic. Oh, there's something on my shirt. Very somatic. And so through my core and my solar plexus and even up into my chest, I just kind of felt this energy, emotional energy moving. So just kind of being with that. Um, Whatever you observe, I definitely encourage you to practice this. If you're a therapist, these can be very therapeutic techniques to tap in and to use. I do have trainings in using these techniques and really delving in and going much deeper if you're interested in that. And I'll put that into some links and whatnot. But I hope this really brings any kind of awareness, healing, or techniques to therapists, to individuals, to anyone and all in the world. So thank you so much and have a beautiful day.